If you've ever felt like your body feels like it's broken, like it's different now, it doesn't respond the way it used to when you were younger, things that you used to try before, whether it be with your food, your nutrition, or your training, or you used to recover so much quicker, you used to sleep better, you used to feel less stressed, all those sorts of things that have the end result of you not being able to get results. And no matter what you've tried, it hasn't worked and it still doesn't work. And that's ended up making you feel like your body is just broken. I hear this all the time and I completely understand it. And I understand why you end up feeling like that. But the real truth is your body hasn't actually broken. It's just changed. What's so frustrating for you is that you used to know what to do. You used to understand your body. You used to know, if I implement this, if I eat like this, if I train these many times, or I go and do this type of training, or even if I come off the plan for a few days or go out for a night, in a day or two after, I'll be looking and feeling the same again. I used to know how to do this. That's how you felt before. And the fact that it doesn't work now feels so confusing and so frustrating. And what makes it worse is that when you try harder, because the results are becoming harder, you put in more effort, you do more research, you train a little bit harder, you restrict your calories that little bit more, or try and fine tune your nutrition and how you're eating just that little bit more. Try and change up the meal plans a bit, cut this out. Try this entirely different way of eating, maybe try an entirely different way of training. All the different attempts you've made and the number of different plans and programs that you've followed. Why it feels so confusing is surely one of these would work for me. They all used to work for me. Why doesn't one of them work for me now? That's what leads to so much frustration and so much confusion. And when there's so much noise out there as well, when you do your research, try this different way, all the different methods, all the different approaches, and different people who seem like they're coming from authority, suggesting different examples that have worked for them or clients of theirs or friends of theirs or for themselves. And then you try it and it doesn't work. It just leads you onto this loop that feels like, because every single common denominator is, well, that's worked for somebody, or this voice of authority said this one will work for me. If none of them are working for me, the common denominator is me. I must be broken. I completely get that. It's the most common thing I hear from the ladies that come to me. I've tried everything. I will be the one that you can't fix. It really doesn't work for me. My body has just been through too much. It's just broken. Then they have a list of reasons, and you may feel the same, a list of reasons as to why you would be broken because of this stress, this event, this trauma, this past way of eating, because of the age that you are, because of menopause, perimenopause. All these reasons are completely valid, but you're putting them in a list and tying them to yourself as a reason and an explanation as to why things aren't working, because it simply doesn't make sense. This is such a difficult place for you to be in. And I can see the cycle. I see it all the time. But none of this is to do with your age catching up with you, to do with heading into perimenopause, going through menopause. What happens is that after a certain age, our body starts to change. From 40 onwards, it really is a different machine altogether, but it's not broken. It's just different. And what that means is it needs something different. It functions differently. You have to treat it differently. We can't keep doing the same things that we did when we were 30, when we were 20, maybe even that we did last year. At some point, things start to change and it has a knock-on effect, and the body starts to pivot down a different path. It needs different things. It's linked to stress and the nervous system and hormones, and all the different stages of life that you've come through has led you to where you are now. Your body now simply needs something different. This is not a fault. It's not a flaw, and it's definitely not from something you've done wrong. We were designed this way. We're not meant to be the same body at 40 or 50 that we were at 20 or 30. It's logical and it's biological. But what this means is the rules have changed. And when the rules changed, it means we now have to start playing by different rules because the old strategies have stopped working. When you don't know this, you lay all the blame on yourself. It must be something I'm doing wrong. Some actions I'm taking are causing me to hinder, causing the stall, or causing me to stay stuck in a cycle. Or maybe I've tried so many things now that I've broken my metabolism. I've damaged my digestion. I've completely stuffed up my hormones. It's my fault what I have done, or the stress I've been through, I now can't come back from, or the trauma that I experienced has now damaged me permanently. None of this is true. You can get back the same feeling that you had of having control, of having energy, of feeling like your hormones are balanced, your digestion is calm, your metabolism is functioning well and is boosted. You can lose weight, you can be lean, you can feel strong again. When we don't understand this, we end up at self-blame, and self-blame will keep you stuck longer than physiology ever will, because nothing has gone wrong. What we're doing is fighting against the system. We're fighting against the body. Again, not our fault, because we don't realize that changes have taken place. So we're treating the body in the same way. We're thinking, hey, why aren't you working? I need to push you harder. Without realizing that shifts have occurred and changes have taken place. Of course, we know that our hormones have changed and our body is changing, but it's more than that. We need to make different choices now. The body requires a different approach, and an approach that can work equally as fast. It's just different. It's a different game now. The rules have changed. When we understand that, we can stop laying blame at ourselves. We can free up all that guilt on our shoulders. We can have the calm and the trust come back in, follow the new rules, and immediately start seeing results again. Once we have this clarity, we can then take action. We can't take action if we don't know what's going on. The clarity comes first. Then you can have trust again in yourself, and assurance and reassurance in your body and in your ability to get results. Get results and look and feel amazing again. You don't need to push harder. This is the number one key to realize. By pushing harder, we're resisting and pushing against the body. What we need to understand is it's not about pushing harder in the same previous direction. It's about being calm and relaxed in a new direction. Once you understand your body and you understand what it needs now, you can implement that and your body will immediately respond. I hope from this today you feel some sense of calm, or even has just made you feel like the door is a little bit open to, okay, maybe there is another solution. Maybe there is an answer for me. Maybe I could get change and get results. If this does resonate with you, you don't need to change anything immediately. But understanding your body now at this stage of life is the most important next step. To help you do this, I've created a body and behavior snapshot. It runs you through a sequence of questions to help you put together all the pieces of your picture, to help you understand your specific body and what's driving your results right now and what's causing the stall. It's completely free to complete, and I'll pop the link below for you. Follow it through completely. Once you've done it, you'll see where your body is and why it's where it is right now and what to do next. I'll drop the link below. See you next week, ladies. Bye-bye.